And welcome back, my lovelies, to some more of
Say,
the Outer
this wouldn't
Worlds.
happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if
Uh,
this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
well, it's my ship now. Uh, um, really? After I patched up your friend?
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Alright. This is my ship now. The Unreliable. Very nice. Huh. I am liking this game. I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking what it's having to offer. Old wreckage discovered. Let's go and try the shotgun out. It takes light ammo. I don't think I should be here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, no. That's a no. So let's not go over there. That's bad time. You're good? You're good. That's bad time. Looks like a raider camp up there. That looks like a marauder as well. Hey, I just got this shotgun. I'd like to try it out on someone who, you know, will actually take the shot, right? So I'm just gonna come here. Get it nice and square on your head. Really? Oh my. Oh my. This shotgun is garbage. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Um. This is not this is not the game. Just to do that with. Okay, I see now.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
Yes,
Because
it's
you
my
sure
ship.
walked in it like it was your And if this ship... Yeah, now if you'll excuse...
That's a yikes from me. That's just a yikes. Shotgun to the face. Let's not go down that road. Let's go up here to the left. Let's see what's up here to the left. So let's see if there's a chest. There's a chest up here to the left. Oh, this game is pretty. Oh, okay. So pop on Adreno. Oh, that's why. They're wearing much better armor. Where'd this other guy go? Legs over there. Weren't there two guys? There were two guys. Huh. Oh. Marauder Goon. Yeah, I'm sticking with this. Hunting rifle. Interesting. Hi. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Hmm. Oh, revolver. Level 2. That's nice. Sentry saber. Darn, I don't have enough lockpick. So this isn't the way to go. It was just a way to a Marauder camp. Okay. Back on this road. Hi, you.
I smell blood! Fathom? Weak!
Can't hide from me. The secret is to be locked and loaded and ready for every situation. cup of save. Let's also do some things here. Oh, that's already there. Sorry, on the mouse button I wanted it to. Good job, game. Good job.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Nowhere in particular. Hi.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Oh, why do you say that?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them.
Understandable.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Sophia Brighton.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Okay. I'm looking to make a little bit of money while I'm here.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a
see.
company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You're making people pay for their own graves? I mean, you have to do that in real life, but like...
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Okay. Nice smirk. Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay, why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Alright, where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Something else I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
I should go. Alright. Gotta dress accordingly. A lot of bodies, huh? Welcome to Edgewater. Employment community. Salmon. Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to the new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. Oh. They want to be another Rome. How many civilizations in human history are going to attempt to become another Rome? Ugh. Bit cartridge, this is stealing. I can't just steal this stuff. I mean, I could. I don't think there's a karma system in the game. But... you know... I could use... see, no one's watching. So I wonder if I could just... no one's watching. No one's coming in here. Let's head on in. Ooh.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
I see. Emerald Vale Barbershop. I'd rather not today. Residence. Gotta head to the town leader. Let's see what the canteen is about. Cannery worker.
You read the latest report?
I don't know you.
Guess while we're in town, Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
Probably shouldn't be going around.
I don't
lying
know
like
what you're
this,
about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
What a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Okay. Let's see what's on tap.
Coming right up.
Merchant skill. You repair anything? So I have a bunch of these sabers. Why is one worth 15 and the other... That's interesting. Nah. I have a 0G brew. Nothing really of interest there. Small grave matter. Fell Stranger. Okay. Just could do with that here in a bit. Let's meet this town leader.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Oh, this game is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Saltuna Cannery. Vending machine discovered. What vending machine? Oh. Vending machines. I see. Huh. Guess I gotta go down here then. Or up.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this aggressively. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
That's no bueno. Hello.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
She
I do
did.
apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Sophia Brighton.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Well, I don't plan on staying long. My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one, and I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay. Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
I see. When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay. What a surprise. I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Tell me what I need to do.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How do I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. These workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Okay. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure. I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Companion, CMP New Manager Seminar. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help you in a variety of ways. They provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills, increase your carrying capacity. Okay. The Companion Ledger. TNL makes best here for your friends and family. Da da da. Ooh, impact hammer, light pistol. I see, I see. I'll just stick with that for a bit.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
All right. Okay.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Sure.
Let's talk when you're free. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Figures. Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got... I don't know enough about this town to say that. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends, or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
I see. Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Can't leave it at that. Why were they arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
I see. Well, this town seems like it's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay, where would I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Sounds like we've got some issues to deal with. Yikes. Only clean thing in town, huh? Don't look very clean.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
You call this clean? What are they worshipping?
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
I see, okay. You must be Vicar Max. Hello.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic.
Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I'll take the quickest way out of town. Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Okay. So what would you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? Or I assume you want to burn it when you get your hands on it. Oh, let's ask why.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I see. I see. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right, that's something to look for.
Where are we headed?
I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Let's get back to it. All right, guys. It's about that time for us to call it on this episode. We'll catch you all next time for some more Outer Worlds. Wow. I'll catch you around. Take care. Bye-bye.